till like the heaven ring with the harmonies, lift every voice and...
This is Taemon Blair, 21 years old, also known as Duke. He was from North Carolina. He had a big family, pretty close. Like every family, they had their ups and downs. He was a musician. He was an athlete. You can see from his pictures, he was a happy guy. At one point in his life, he got into a little bit of trouble. And when he came home, he talked to his mom and said that he wanted to turn things around. And that's exactly what he did. He graduated with honors. He met a girl. They were going to have a baby. He got a good job. He was driving 18-wheelers across the country. Of course, that made his mother nervous. But he told her he'd be careful and he checked in all the time. Look at his smile. Does this look like a man who wanted to end his life? Because on March 15th, that's the phone call that his mother got. She was told that he hung himself in the back of his 18-wheeler truck. They told his mother he used a pair of pajama pants. This man was 6'5" tall. She spoke to a detective who told her there were some signs of a struggle. The radio in the front of the truck was kicked in. Duke's leg was broken. He had defensive wounds. When his mother finally got to see him, she sees that his neck had been cut from side to side. She shows the picture in the video that I'm about to play. From all accounts, again, this man was looking forward to life. Why would he be in Indiana at a delivery stop early in the morning and decide to take a pair of pajama pants and hang himself? The story does not add up. I'm going to play his mother's video. I'm also going to post their GoFundMe below.
Next assignment, we ended life. So I tried to, call me and let me know where you're going next. He said, okay, I will, I don't worry. I said, okay. With March the 12th, I was driving, had my grandbaby in the back seat, and I had to go pick up my other grandbaby from his elementary school. And my son, Isaiah, they call him Boo. He's 17. He called me out the blue while I was on the road. And he said, Ma, what you doing? And I said, I'm driving, I'm going to go pick up Bruce from school. He said, Ma, it's the lady on the phone, she need to talk to you. And it's really important. And I said, okay. I said, hello. She said, I'm so sorry to have to call you like this, but I have to do my job. And I said, what? And she said, I'm so sorry, Miss Hunt, but your son, Taemon, is deceased. I immediately urinated all over myself. And I pulled over. And I screamed, I said, Lord Jesus, why? He was doing so good. Why did I make it take? I said, what happened to him? And she Fort Worth. So I immediately thought he was in Texas. My heart dropped because they hang a lot of young boys in Texas.
Sure do.
She said, whenever you can talk, call me back. Call me back. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. Call me back. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I was late to pick up the baby. I just lost everything. I didn't know which way I was going. It's like I just lost everything. Sight of everything. And so I had to pull myself together. And I had to act like I was okay. Because I don't want the babies seeing me upset. Whew. So I went got the baby. I called Mom. I said, Mom, I gotta tell you something. I need for you to stay calm. And I told Mom, and she went ballistic. And she dropped the phone. She dropped the phone, and she was like, I gotta call you back. I'm like, oh my God, I'll call you back. And she hung up. I called the woman back. I said, how did my son die? When I was able to talk. And she said, well, they ruled it a suicide. They say he hung himself with some pajama pants in the back of his truck. And so I got some problems with that because that's a truck. He's 6'5". So how in the, forgive me, I'm in the church, the world, because I was about to say something else, but what I said, I said, how in the age did he hang himself? You can't. He can't. He's too tall. First of all, he double passes the bunk bed. So what happened? Where did y'all find him? She said, well, they said they ruled it as a suicide and you have to get in contact with the police. So I said, well, what's the police number? She said, well, you have to call, she said, Fort Wayne Police Department. I said, Fort Wayne? I thought you said Fort Worth. And she said, no, Fort Wayne. I said, where's his body? She said, Fort Wayne, Indiana. I said, so he's not in Texas? She said, no. I said, Indiana. I said, okay. So I started doing some research. I called my brother, Ty Stats, and I told him, and I cried. He was like, you got to be kidding me. He was angry. You know, we vented to each other and stuff. And I called up there, and nobody answered the phone. So then I get a call back in 30 minutes. And it was a detective. Hello, may I speak to Miss Hunt? I said, this is she. Who is this? He said, this is the detective from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I said, what happened to my son? I said, they saying it's suicide. I didn't even ask his name because I was so mad. And he said, well, I have to tell you my part, how I feel. He said, they ruled it a suicide, but I feel like I have speculation of foul play. But I'm not the lead detective. I said, what you mean? He said, well, as I got in the truck, I looked around the truck. I seen him in the back. He said, I seen him hanging. We had to take pictures. You can't touch him. He said, but I looked in the front seat and I seen the radio kicked. The dashboard kicked in like somebody just beat it up. Like, that's a truck. That's a truck. So how he was telling me the truck was beat up real bad, but on this side, on the other side, it was nothing. So I'm listening. He said, it looks like to me, I don't know, somebody was in his truck, but when he got in his truck, he left and went out, from what I was told. He came back in about 30 to 45 minutes. He's supposed to pick up a load. His truck, so-called, had supposed to went across in the facility at 6 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and they pronounced him dead at 11:44 a.m. So it's daytime. From 6 a.m. in the morning to 11 something, nobody seen nothing. Nobody seen nobody kicking and hollering, but the dashboard kicked in. But everything messed up. Nobody seen nothing. Well, that's all I can tell you right now. I will give you a call back when we get further. I want to do a further investigation. Nobody called back. I continue to call every day trying to catch Jesus. He said, no, it's a lead detective. He never gave me a name. So I'm calling back, like I don't even know who I was talking to because my mind was gone. You don't think to ask stuff sometimes when you're asking questions trying to find out what's going on. So I called back the coroner and I asked her, I said, what's the detective name that was on the case? She said, well, if I can't speak to him, let me speak to his supervisor. Well, neither one is in right now. They kept giving me the runaround, so I hung up on them. I called the coroner back. I said, I need for you to find out the supervisor's name. If Daniel heard, I said, was there any cameras? Was there anything? She said, no. They said there wasn't no cameras. I said, how there ain't no cameras in the facility? That don't sound right. That's the first don't sound right. So she said, then I said, okay, well, if you can get in contact with me, can you please give me a call back? Because I'm getting a runaround for some reason. I'm about to come up there. And so I called my brother and I said, they said there wasn't no cameras. He said, that's a lie. It's the camera. And anytime somebody's picking up as far as trucks or whatever the case, loads or whatever, there's cameras on, in the dock area, there's cameras, period. So I called back. Maybe 2 days later, another lady answered the phone, and she said, I am the owner of this facility, Trucking Premier Rentals. And this is where his load was. And we do have cameras. I apologize that my employee told you that it wasn't no cameras. I said, what? I said, so it's cameras? And she said, yes. I said, where the video? Can we view a video? She said, well, the video has been turned over to the detective. I said, okay. I said, so it's a video. She said, it is a video. I called the coroner back. I said, do you know anything on the scene about a video or anything? She said, well, from my understanding, the Detective Chris and Detective Hutton viewed the video. I said, you sure? She said, oh yeah, they got it and everything. Alright, so Stat called me and said, you need to call my mom. I called Miss Denise and I said, hey Miss Denise, did you want me to call? She said, yeah, I need to give you a couple of numbers because there's some foul play in this mess. So she gave me the numbers to Mr. Barnett. And Mr. Barnett, I contacted him. I said, I need some help. And, my son is in here, so he met me and my fiance at some eating place. We met. And we started talking about the case, and I told him everything. And he's a very nice person. He gave it to me. We go hard pretty much. We're going to find out what's going on. He texted me the lawyer's name, which was Mr. Everett, and I had a meeting set up the next day at 1 o'clock. So we all sat around the table in the conference room, and Mr. Everett called detective. First I called him. He answered my forced to talk to Ms. Hunt, and so my attorney asked, well, did you view any video of the situation? What happened? He said his group was suicide. They said they went to the door. I had enough witnesses to say that they went to the door, knocked at the door, and they didn't see nobody get no truck. They went and knocked on the door. He hadn't moved his truck, and they looked and viewed the video. That's a robbery. You ain't even got to be shot. If it's a robbery, they view a video. Why you ain't view no video? You the lead detective. Don't you think that's a key piece in the evidence of this situation? And you ain't view no video? No, we did. Yada yada. Anyway, it's ruled as a suicide, and he was just very disrespectful, nasty. Just something that wanted to make me cut up. And my lawyer kept saying, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. So I had to hold my tongue. So So I had to pay for my son to be embalmed. And they kept saying, well, Miss Hunt, when you gonna get him embalmed? I said, I want an autopsy. Because now I feel like it's something in the game. Y'all playing. I want an autopsy. They said the autopsy is $4,500. Not gonna give him no autopsy. I said, what? And it's foul play. There ain't no foul play. They said they ruled it a suicide. Then the third day when I called the Detective Hudson, he didn't answer the phone. My lawyer called. He said, oh, we closed the case. What? And she ain't signed off on the case? So y'all closed the case without telling nobody. You just automatically close the case because you feel like you can just close the case. So I was angry. I got in contact with his trucking company. I said, is there anything that y'all can do as far as helping me with funds? Because they don't have any insurance. I called my son. I said, Daedrin, the oldest one in Georgia. I said, I need for you to go make a GoFundMe page. I don't know if people will help. I don't know how many people knew Duke. We call him Duke, but his real name was Taemon. So I don't know. But I think Duke knew a lot of people, but I don't know. Can you help me with that? I don't know what to do or how. He said, Mom, I got it. I'm going to do it. So Daedrin went and made a GoFundMe page. People start donating. So then I go back and I say, how much is the get him home? And he said, it's $4.95 for you to make sure that he gets embalmed. I said, okay, they're not gonna give me an autopsy, so I need to get his body home and get him properly buried. And that's what we did, me and my sister and a couple other people, we called and paid for it and everything, and we got us at home. Today, I viewed his body. This morning at 10:30, his twins, my twins, met with me. I say his twins because he always say his twins. My mother, my auntie, his girlfriend. We was all there. And we walked in and he was laying and I was like, I just screamed to the top of my lungs. So I went to take a closer look. I told him, when y'all retrieve him from the airport, do not wash him up. Do not put nothing on his face. I want nothing. I want him raw, just like he came here. I want to see what's on his body. I want to see what's going on, because they won't give me no answers. By the way, before he got here, my lawyer did ask him for the video, the police report, and the pictures, and they sent the police report. They said, you have to get a subpoena to get the pictures or the video. I said, the case closed though. So when the case is closed, you can request those items, and it's supposed to grant you those to see. I want to see how my son was hung up in that truck. They didn't want to give it to me, so I'm going to go get that.
That's right.
But when I seen his face today, he had his neck. I asked the funeral director to get the person that was supposed to lift him and do all of that, put on gloves, and he lifted his neck, and it looked like somebody tried to decapitate him. Looked like they took a fishing line, a hanger, or something. It was so sharp. Whoever it was strong. Because they went up all the way this way, all the way to this way. And when they lifted my baby's neck, this was hanging, this was cut in half. So his neck was almost off of his whole body. It was just attached in the back. And I took a picture of it. And I'm not supposed to.
Don't show it. Don't show it.
I was wanting to let them see how they did my baby. I don't know if y'all heard of the story Emmett Till.
That's right.
But they did her baby so messed up. And she wanted to show the public.
That's right.
About how they did it. her baby. And I'm not gonna show but one picture because y'all need to understand, y'all boys out here. You gotta listen to your parents. Don't go nowhere by yourself. Don't go nowhere by yourself because there's some racist people out here and they will get y'all anyway. You think you tough? Oh, they ain't gonna do this. They ain't gonna handle me this way. That's how I do talk. And you just have to watch where you go when you are out here by yourself. Mom, they ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for it. They do stop talking like they gotta listen to me. There's people bigger than you. 3 times bigger than you. Cop diesel white boy with rebel flags they ride with, looking and lurking to get y'all. And y'all think that y'all tough. Y'all ain't big, no big rebel white boy. If it's 3 or 4 of them, they gonna handle you. Run. You ain't got no peace if you can't protect yourself. You cannot try to fight them boys because know that they got somebody else in their pocket. Oh, I got me one. They holding you down. Come, let's get them. They laugh. They get joy out of hanging you from trees. They get joy. They got my baby. But the reason why I want to show this particular picture, and I won't show that now, is to make you understand that it's real. It's real. I don't know if nobody can see, but this is me. With my head on his forehead, praying for his transition. Because at the hour of his death, you don't know if he asks for forgiveness for everything that he's done in his life. So I prayed with him today. And I kissed him on his forehead and told him I will find out and I will fight to find out what's going on. And I know somebody killed you because this is how I found my baby. His throat cut from ear to ear. And this is not no pajamas. They're home in no truck. You can save lives.
That's right.
Somebody else.
That's right.
And that's all I'm going to show you. But you need to see it, young boys and grown women.
That's
and
right.
Grown men and all. And the reason why, because you have growing children. You have boys. I have 5. I won't lose another one. Not like that.
That's right.
I won't lose another one. Not like that. But them boys, reality check. The twins could not believe it. They were so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so mad because I told them, don't go nowhere by yourself. And this is the result of him wanting to work and change his life. The boys out here, he's selling drugs, you doing this, you doing that. You want to, make money the easy way. He went to school and got it. He graduated with a high GPA, 4.7. That's highest in honor classes, straight A's. Then he went to school to get his truck. He did what he said he was going to do, turn his life around. To go all the way up there to commit a suicide? Get out of here. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm hurt. I gotta be strong for him though. From this point on out, I gotta be strong. I don't know how. I gotta ask God to help me. He gotta lead me because I have so many mixed feelings. I'm so angry. I'm so hurt. I can't see this baby fighting. He fought when he came in this world and he fought going out. His leg was broke. He was kicking, trying to get away. And he kicked in everything on that truck. He struggled. And the hour of death, I wonder how he was looking like, God, I know I'm finna die. I'm trying to fight, but I'm still strong. I know I'm finna die. Mama told me. I can hear things playing in his voice. And I can't do nothing about it. This mama's so mad. I don't know what to do. everybody in here to understand that has a child, whether it's a female or a male. They get females, raping them, holding them hostage in basements and stuff, crazy stuff. They taking little boys, just do what they want, laughing, watch them kick while they're hanging, post a nigga on them, spray paint them. They do all kinds of stuff. Parents trust too easy these days. They let their kids go out to parties. They let their kids just roam the streets. Sometimes parents do whatever to get the kids away because they just die. If you're a single parent and if you're a single mom, no, it ain't rocking like that. I don't need to know where you at, who you going with, what time you getting back, all the above. And that's the message that I wanted to give. To be careful, young one, because
every voice and sing till like the